Hey, we're back at the Cooler Master Suite, and I'm here with Rajiv, and he's going to tell us about some of Cooler Master's peripherals they're showing off at today's show.
Yeah, sure. So one of the big things in 2014 is we're kind of blurring the lines between Cooler Master and CM Storm. A lot of end users didn't really know the difference between the two products. So now we're kind of taking that design and philosophy and expanding it across the full range, as Jonathan showed you with the cases, and we're simplifying that also on our peripherals. And one of the ways that we're also combining all that education is through our new cmuniversity.net website. And we actually created a pamphlet for CES. You see this at other shows like PAX, QuakeCon, some of the LAN sponsorships that we do. And it gives you a real detailed breakdown on all the technologies and what products will actually include them. And so we'll go over some right now. For more of the older school designs that we've used on our CM Storm line, for example, our Trigger, which is a fully programmable mechanical keyboard. This one uses Cherry MX Brown switches, and that's why it has a white LED backlighting. It has a wrist rest on here, more of a rubberized comfort and ergonomic design for that. We also have our our new Cyrus S2, which is based on the old Cyrus design, but is now also compatible with the new generation consoles. So you can switch between PC and console use, something we're seeing a lot out of headsets. Provides very clear, crisp sound for voice comm, as well as hearing your enemy's footsteps during games. And then we have our Havoc mouse here. This is more of an MMO-oriented laser mouse. It has a a trigger button here that you can actually use as a modifier key, and you can mix and match however you want in terms of your bindings for an overall rich experience. And then we can head over here. We'll show all of our new mechanical keyboards. These are some of the new exciting stuff at Cooler Master, where we showed you kind of updates and new versions of older product. This is all brand new stuff with newer technologies. And this is our Quickfire Rapid SI and I. So we have a Rapid I, which is for I stands for illuminated and intelligent. And why that is because we've taken our Rapid design, added a backlit LED, but we've also added a new feature with an ARM 32-bit processor that allows us to change how you can, what we have active light technology for. So for example, for more of a rapid fire, every time you push the button, it reacts accordingly. And this is really cool because, it just gives a different effect. But one of my favorites is another element of the active light technology, which is more of like a ghosting effect. And this is really cool because it has just a very, aesthetic look to it. Makes the keyboard really stand out. Really neat stuff there. And then also for those that really just want more of a customizable feel, we can actually record each individual backlit key, and then you can save it, and now that's your backlit setting for that. So it's really neat stuff using all the various Cherry MX switch types, which we'll actually go over in a bit. So we have red, brown, blue, and even green, and even a small number of clears switches as well. This is also back here our stealth version of that, so it's all front lit. And the reason for that is the stealth is more for the enthusiasts, people who aren't touch typists. You don't want to get kind of your oils to wear away on the keycaps, so it's great stuff there. We also have a new old school mouse design. So this is called the Alcor and Mizar. These are twin mice. They look exactly the same. One is an optical mouse. It's a flawless Avago 3090 laser for FPS gamers, people who need absolute precision. And then we have the brother Mizar, which uses an 8200 DPI laser sensor for those that want more customization, more LED colors. So we're meeting both kind of for the gaming segment and also the enthusiast segment. And that grip type, that design, that lightweight, really old school feel is really something we've heard a lot of end users want. And so that's kind of where Cooler Master is going, is what you guys comment on, including on these YouTube comments. We'll be reading them, and we'll be putting that also into the design. And finally, to cap out this section, one of the new exclusive technologies of 2014 for us is our new Nova Touch 10 keyless keyboard. And this uses a hybrid capacitive switch. It's not like the traditional Cherry MX switches. This is a very luxurious feel keyboard. And you'll notice here that this is a unique stem design on here, so it's backwards compatible with your Cherry MX keycap sets. But there's only one way to really feel, these keys, and it's just a very nice comfort. It's really hard to explain almost, and it's something that we're going to want a lot of people to feel at our events. But this is an electrostatic capacitive switch, and it supports. It has N-key rollover on it, a very clean, low-profile design with the 10 keyless look, and it actually uses a micro USB connector, so it's more, easier to kind of replace your cable, detachable for more portability. So you'll see a lot more about this keyboard in the near future. We'll share some more details, and I'm sure Tweaktown will get a review to kind of cover that. So, hey guys, Rajiv again with Cooler Master, just going over our power supply line. So one of the big things we're showing here is just for general purpose users who are looking for something like 80 plus bronze efficiency. We have our new GM series, which will be launching soon. It's semi-modular, uses a unique 3D circuit design. Nothing too fancy, but it's just a really great overall power supply. We've gone ahead and revamped our power supply lineup to kind of instill more confidence in that. And that's also following the success of our V series. We now have a VS series, and this is a VS semi-modular, so V semi-modular series. And based off of the success of our V series, we now have a lower wattage ones like the 650, the 550, and also I believe other models will be coming soon. And this uses an 80 plus gold. And the benefits of 80 plus gold are just better efficiency for people who are overclocking. You can even save money on your electricity, which we've done some testing on that. You can save almost 170 bucks over over a couple of years, which actually kind of evens out when you're purchasing your power supply. And then we also have our Platinum series, our V1200, which is actually in our system, the half stacker system. And that is going to be something that's going to have a unique warranty plan, just again to reinstill confidence in the Cooler Master power supply lineup. So, as I mentioned before, please leave your comments on this video. Cooler Master is, we'd like to read and see what your guys' thoughts are. Everything at CES is really just a way to see what you guys think about it. We take it back to the drawing board, we'll redesign, we'll go over things and make sure we're hitting what you guys really want. So, thanks again. All right, so we're still at the Cooler Master booth here, and wanted to show off our Cosmos SE. This is kind of our smaller version of the big Cosmos 2 that a lot of people are familiar with. You'll probably be seeing it in a lot of other suites throughout CES. This is just a smaller version, uses the same design and outlook, available now, so nothing too fancy. We also have our aluminum gaming series, and it's comprised of 3 parts. It's our Mech aluminum keyboard, our Reaper aluminum mouse, and our Pulsar aluminum headset. And the unique shared feature between all 3 of these is that they have customizable plates on them. And so what you see right here is the plates we designed for our StarCraft 2 champion, CM Storm Polt. So when he won the WCS America tournament, we gifted him with these plates so that now he has a customizable set. And this doesn't expand to just superstars like Polt. This can go to anybody. This can go to you guys that, the end user, the Tweaktown editors can have their own version of their keyboard, mouse, and headset customized to them. Branding yourself, utilizing our Cooler Master technology, kind of making it your unique system. So again, with a half stacker, you build the ultimate PC, you have your aluminum set to kind of match it out in terms of what you wanted to build out. Speaking of, mechanical keyboards like the Mech over there, we also have our new key switch tester. This is something that you can purchase through Cooler Master. It's about $15, and you get a $15 credit, so it's essentially a wash. And what you get to do is test out each individual switch type. So this one has blue, brown, red, and then of course green, which we sell a lot of. Our upcoming small quantity of clears, and then the very rare black switch as well. So this allows you to kind of fine-tune what purchase is going to be best for you, get credited towards it, and then have this nifty thing to become the new mechanical specialist of your group of friends. So it's a great product. You can get it through the Cooler Master store in the US and Europe as well. And then with continuing the gaming theme, we also want to talk about our mobile gaming stuff. That includes our stands coolers like our SF17 right here, which if you can come around to the side here, you'll see it provides a little bit of an ergonomic lift to your gaming laptop. Provides a USB hub, a really strong fan, so it helps doesn't allow your GPU and your CPU to diminish performance to compensate for the additional heat. So the SF series, we have them in SF15, 17, and even the larger version, the SF19, which is kind of rare nowadays. We also have a new in-ear earbud headset, and what this does is that it allows for more of a hybrid gaming / on-the-go type of gym user, if you will. And this comes with BassFX technology. This is called a Resonar, and it allows you to turn the bass either lower or higher based on what you're doing. So if you're playing games, you can turn the bass a little bit more focus more on the highs and mids, so you're not drowning out your sound with a lot of booming and blasts. And more for voice comm, which has the included microphone here. And then when you're listening to music on the go, you can plug it into your cell phone, and then you can get really deep bass, really strong noise cancellation features. And how it connects is you can actually get one connector for your cell phone or your audio player, but when you plug it into your PC or your laptop, it has a splitter to really simplify that for you as well. So there we have it on the Cooler Master Gaming stuff. I'm actually going to pass it over to Alex here, who's going to explain all about our new Fortress software, codename Fortress software. Alex?
Thanks, Rajiv. Okay, guys. So Cooler Master is working on a very specific software, and the idea behind the software is one software controlling your entire rig, from your peripherals, keyboards and mice, to your computer, your case, your headset, everything. Right now, it's currently codenamed Fortress. We haven't really decided what we're going to call it, but I'm going to go ahead and demo some of its features with you today. Now, the first thing is, nowadays, peripherals are all independently, they work independently. Your keyboard has certain profiles that you've set for certain games, StarCraft, League of Legends, Battlefield, whatever. But the problem is, each peripheral requires you to open a separate software for you to change all the settings. Same thing with the mouse. It'll have its own set of software. So the idea is our software is going to be able to recognize all of the things you have connected and allow you to change them all within here. The first demo I'm going to show you is called profile synchronization, where let's say right now the keyboard is set to a very specific profile. You might not be able to get this on camera, but I'll tell you now that this keyboard is set to our StarCraft 2 profile. And our mouse is set to the League of Legends profile. Now, within the software, all you need to do is hit one button to sync the profile settings. From now on, whenever you change the profile for one peripheral, it changes everything. So if I change keyboard to League of Legends, the mouse and keyboard are now both on the League of Legends. LOL profile for keyboard, LOL profile for mouse. All by checking one button within the software, and now changing between anything will change them all together. So that's profile synchronization. Now the next feature is allowing your peripherals to interact with each other. Now let's say you're in a game, a shooting game, let's say Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatnot. Your mouse is moving at a certain speed because you like the speed, but in certain situations, like let's say right before you're about to snipe, you need it to slow down in terms of for accuracy. So the idea is here, we want to allow you to control your mouse's DPI settings with your keyboard. So in the settings, by hitting one button to turn on the feature, all I need to do is hold one key on the keyboard, and it'll allow me to change the DPI on my mouse. Notice how quickly my mouse is moving now, and when I press a button, it slows down. See? Slow DPI setting, let it go, back to its original quick DPI setting. So it allows you to basically do in-game modifications from one peripheral to change another. If you have a headset, you set a certain button to change the bass level or anything, but it's so that you don't have to alt-tab out. Nobody wants to alt-tab out when they're playing a game. You want to be able to just do everything in one shot within the system. So that's that. Now, the very last thing I'm going to show you is the software's ability to recognize what your computer is currently doing and adjust the settings of all your peripherals to accommodate that need. Right now, the computer is not doing anything. No program is running, no game is running, so everything is idling. As you can see right here by the fans, they are spinning at the lowest speed settings because nothing is going on. And our keyboard and mouse are in default profiles in their blue settings. Now, within the software, I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the gaming mode, apply that, and now I'm going to go ahead and launch our test game of StarCraft 2, and you'll notice a couple of changes. First, focus on the fans. When the game is launched, the fans automatically speed up. They speed up to accommodate for the fact that the game is now running. Intensity of your CPU and the GPU increases, generating more heat within the system. So the fans recognize that. They start spinning faster. The keyboards and mouse has switched its profile into whatever you have set for StarCraft. Simply by launching the game, the system has recognized the fact and has changed everything. Now, just by turning off the game, you'll notice that everything is going to switch back. Keyboard and mouse are going to go back to default. Fans are going to go back to the lower speeds. They slow down. Keyboard and mouse back to normal, all just by turning off the game. So this is something very important that Cooler Master is working on. We really want feedback from the user base. Let us know what you guys think. What type of features do you think will be beneficial to you, functional? What type of information do you want the system to report back to you maybe? All of that is up for grabs as this is in very early stages that we want to basically roll out in the future to have you be able to control all of your stuff with just one user interface. So everything is simple. And that's this.